When you see a woman who's like 110 pounds and like someone's on top of her who's 200 pounds and she's able to get this person off of her, it completely transforms your relationship with your body. Your body's gonna respond the way your body responds. We try to build muscle memory, we try to practice these things so that your body's gonna go into reflex mode and respond appropriately when it needs to. So I started doing karate when I was 7. I was living in a neighborhood where I was like really small and I was like kind of getting like bullied in school, and so my parents were like, you need to toughen up, go take this class. Teaching self-defense, I mean, if I could do it all the time, I would be in joy all the time. I feel so lucky and so privileged to be able to see the way they light up when they do a technique and they're like, oh my God, it worked. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not tricking you. The aha moment when women realize the power of their body and realize that they actually can defend themselves. It's really powerful. Growing up as a child of immigrants impacts almost every single aspect of the work that I do. The types of habits that I picked up, that I saw, the extraordinary hustle of my family when I was growing up, like really hard work. The sense of collective power, which is indigenous to my own Egyptian tradition, where women really relied on each other. That has embedded in me this sense of community, right? And like really understanding the importance of community. That is something that I like to bring into my work, because the whole idea is create this contemporary version of what I saw my mother do.
Oh my God, my mom is so enthusiastic. Yeah. It was Ramadan. These were our Ramadan decorations inside the house.
I was walking down Jamaica Ave in Queens in the summer. It was really hot and sticky and crowded. And I remember feeling a tug at the back of my hijab and then feeling someone grab for me and try to yank my hijab from off of my head and like really try to grab me. And then I remember turning around and seeing this tall, broad-shouldered man, his body hovering over me. I just remember seeing the hate that this man had in his eyes. And I remember then being able to like fight him off and then getting away and just breaking down and sobbing and thinking over and over, like, why does this man hate me? He doesn't even know me. It was the first time I realized the need for my own healing. At the moment, I wasn't like, I'm gonna go fight and start this global revolution, transformation, right? It was much simpler than that. I wanted to really be able to understand what happened to me and be able to talk about what happened to me to people who would understand too, and share a skill that I felt like I had. Okay, thank you all so much. Malikah means queen, it means power, it means beauty, and our vision has to do with transforming the way in which women see their own power, the power over their bodies, their power over political systems, cultural systems, and we want them to be able to feel like they all hold power, like queens do. All of our organizers nationally are women who took one self-defense class and then were like, oh, we want to keep doing this. And to be able to see like dozens of women do that across the country and have impact on thousands of women, that is the power of a movement. On a very local level in New York City, I would love for every high school girl in New York to take a self-defense class to participate in a healing justice space before she graduates high school. I would love every immigrant woman in every immigrant neighborhood to have access to our programming. I would love globally, right, for women across the globe to have spaces where they feel affirmed, where they feel loved, where they feel supported, and then they could go back into their communities and with that power and like create change. What would the world look like if all women were safe and all women were powerful? And I get goosebumps just thinking about it, because so that world would like taste like, smell like, feel like, sound like our collective joy, and it would be us all thriving. Like this room of women who are like so dope and so powerful and so authentically themselves is what that world would look like.